Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. This week I've been starting a look, at least, on this Greek word named Zoe. It's the name of our newest granddaughter. And if you didn't see the little video clip of me holding her yesterday, you need to just stop watching this video thought for the day right now and go watch that one. But assuming you saw it and probably have it on repeat and probably keep looking at it because she's so adorable, I thought I would talk a little bit more about the Greek word Zoe, especially as we see it used in the Gospel of John. Now, John uses the word a lot, and he uses it in the very first chapter, just the very fourth verse. And he talks about how in Jesus was life and light. That Jesus not only had the life of God, but that in him we find life and we find light. And that word for life is that Greek word Zoe. The idea of God in Jesus inhabiting light and life for us is a pretty cool idea. But let's dig into it for a moment. Now, the Greeks had two different words that we readily see translated as life. One is Zoe, and the other is bios. Like if you write the story of someone's life, you write a biography or a biography, B-I-O-S. That tends to deal more with the physical aspects of an actual life. Zoe, at times, especially in classical Greek, referred often to the vitality and force of life. And so when it speaks of Jesus being the life of God and that we have life in him, the idea isn't simply that it's the reason we're breathing. The idea, rather, is that in Jesus is that vital force of life that is something more dynamic than simply physical existence. And that's the way it is with God. When we are in him, we experience something of life beyond the simple everyday. And that goes hand in hand with Jesus being the light of the world. See, through Jesus, looking at him, experiencing him, we get a glimpse not only into God, but a glimpse into truth and reality and the world as it should be, and us as we should be. This is very profound and needs to be thought about a good bit. So we'll talk about it more this week. And I know a lot of people who watch these videos aren't necessarily Christian, and that's fine. I hope that this gives you some understanding of what Christian faith is and helps further your understanding of that as you decide what's real in this world and what's not. But the idea that looking at Christ and looking at Jesus as a person and who he was and how he lived and the sacrificial love he had for people, in that, we're getting a glimpse of that vital life force that makes life really worth living, that is light, that is enlightening to us, so that we can walk through this life with purpose, with peace, and with joy. That's the real life that we find in Jesus, in God. And that's your video thought for today.